The death of Karen Silkwood. The story begins like this. Karen, tired of working as a secretary, is looking for a new job. So she finds work in a nuclear factory where she is offered to pay better. The next day, Karen has a meeting with the manager of the factory.
Go ahead. Good morning. Morning, please. Good morning, young girl. Cheers. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Are you Karen? Yes, sir. Have a seat, please. Thank you. Can you tell me, Karen, what do you need here?
Oh, sir, I'm looking for a new job. Maybe do you have a space here in your company?
Oh, just today I was needing a responsible person. But to work here, you need a white hat, sweater, and gloves. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, their clothes protect you from the radioactive dust. Isn't there any danger because everything is safe here. Right? Okay. Wait. Don't forget. Remember, we check everything all the time. Inside my office, there is a scanner where you check everything all the time. Remember, Karen.
I will, sir.
Oh, don't forget. You need an identified card to get into the laboratory every morning. Just give me a photograph of you. I need a pretty card of pretty girls. Okay?
Okay, sir. I understand.
Oh,
He thinks I am stupid, she thought. Why do men always think that pretty girls are stupid? He was still speaking.
Give me a minute. I'm going to call Susan.
Susan?
Yes. Oh, it's Mr. Where are you now, Susan? I'm in my laboratory. I need to my office right now. Come here right now. Susan, she rotate around the factory. She showed the factory because it is very interesting to know about my business. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
The door opens and Mrs. Finn is coming. She was about 40 years old and a little fat. She looks afraid.
Go ahead. Susan, she is Karen.
Oh, good morning, ma'am. Nice to
She's
meet
going
you.
to work with you in laboratory. Could you take her around the factory and tell around the work? Because I need all the things is very clear.
Oh, I see, Mr. Body. Please follow me, Mr. Hood.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Bobby.
Nice to see you.
They walk down a long corridor with heavy doors on both sides. Susan opens one of the door.
Oh, what is in the box?
It's for losing uranium. We put uranium into the full roots. That's why you must always wear your gloves. And when you leave the laboratory, remember, take off your gloves and check your hands in from the scanner.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Karen went home happy at the end of the day. She didn't think that the work was difficult, and the money was good, very good. At first, Karen liked her new job. She wasn't ordinary, a small town girl who looked at ordinary things. A comfortable home, a glass of beer, and even with good friends. Soon she had some new friends from the factory.
Oh, I'm so happy today. Finally, I could find a job. What I like the most is the money is really good. It deserves a celebration.
One day she was at One day she was at coffee bar with Susan.
How was your job?
Pretty nice. I really like my job.
Oh, I really like it as well. Oh, it's too late. I have to go.
But we haven't finished our coffee, but it's okay. You have to go.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
See you later.
See you later, and suddenly a riot of Tommy called Drew.
Excuse me, is this seat taken? Would you mind your seat here?
Yes, why not?
Thank you. I hope not to bother you, but I think that I didn't see you before.
Really?
Yeah?
Where?
Can you tell me if you work or study?
Actually, I recently found a job in the nuclear factory. Have you heard about this factory?
Yes, actually I work there.
No, really?
Yes.
Oh,
That's the reason that your face hadn't seen me that I already seen you before.
Oh, I see.
With all due respect, I had to tell you something. You are so beautiful. And would you mind if I having a pizza with me tonight after work?
Karen was sure what to say. You
Tonight?
look nice.
Oh yes.
Well, it's okay for me, but after work, maybe at 7.
7 o'clock is right. The nice Italian restaurant near here.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay.
Yeah, I see you there.
See you there, son.
To Karen found that it was very easy to talk to him. He listening to what she said. In the next few weeks, they spent a lot of time together. Everyone on the factory saw how happy they were. They was going well for Karen. But in the summer of 1974, everything began to change. One evening, Karen and Susan were leaving the laboratory. First, First, Karen checked her hands in front of the scanner. And then a minute later, Susan checked her hands.
Oh no,
Suddenly,
what
there
happened
was a
here?
terrible noise.
I have to take a shower. Oh
Two men from white sweater and blow.
It's
Susan
a magic.
by the arm.
no! No, don't touch me! Let you taking her.
Casi.
You're putting her. Stop it.
Can I stay here? Please go away. I don't want to hear you. Please
What's
go
going
away.
on?
Nothing happy. Please go away.
Susan,
The niños.
please help
I don't
me.
want to hear you.
10 minutes later, they stopped the shower. Susan's face was white as snow, and she was shaking with cold. They mentioned her body again with a hand scanner.
Please stand up. You're free now. Well,
Oh, Susan, are you okay?
Yes, all is okay. But you will come, Karen. I will be fine. Don't worry about me. I will phone later. And thank you.
But I want to be with you, Susan. Anyway, don't forget to call me, please.
Yes, don't worry. Don't come.
After the shower, Susan was a different person. She was quiet and didn't laugh very often. One evening, a few months after the shower, Karen met Susan in a bar for a drink after work.
How are you, Susan?
I'm not good. Gary, we must leave the factory. It's very dangerous for us
What? But why are you saying that?
because after the shower, I'm not the same. It's very dangerous for us.
No, Susan, relax. All we have to do is change some things in the factory. That's it. The job is nice, you know, the money is really good. And the people who is working around us is also pretty good with us. All we have to do is change, and also the manager asked me for me to be in the union committee, so I'm gonna try to change the things there.
Gary, you have to keep in mind this because it's not safe for us.
No, Susan, relax. I'm gonna try it, okay? Trust me.
A week later, when the workers had to vote for the new committee, most of the women voted for Karen, and a lot of them voted for her too. They saw that she really wanted to change things at the factory. So Karen was now an official on the factory's union committee.
In September 1974, the union committee, the leader wanted to say the union committee immediately in Washington. For Karen, the journey to Washington was a big venture.
Oh, this is a time in my life. Finally, I could be in the United States and I can know the White House and the other famous places in the United States. I'm so happy.
But she had very little free time. She spent nearly all the time alone with me. In that, meet Pete, who need proof about this negative.
repeat you call me?
Yes? I have to tell you something. Please sit down. Karen, I need proofs of negatives. Please solve this.
Okay, let me see what I can do, okay? I'm gonna try to do the best.
Yes. Please call me.
Okay.
When she arrived back from Washington, Drew was waiting for her in the airport.
Karen,
Hey, Drew.
I miss you so much.
Oh, miss you too. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Just a little bit tired.
Take a seat.
Thanks.
Tell me, how was your trip?
Oh, nice, but as you said, I'm tired. I
Yeah.
want to go
I
home.
noticed that you look very tired. But what do you think is, let's go home and have a beer and listen to some music?
Oh,
Because it's time to relax for you.
okay, sounds good. Let's go home.
Yeah, let's go home.
One day, she went to the laboratory. She put the negative in a brown envelope. Then she flew back home. She put the negative in a brown envelope and put the envelope in a secret her house.
Oh my god, I'm so tired. I'm so worried about this. I need to hide somewhere. Oh my god, you guys, I feel so tired.
It was difficult to sleep. She was afraid all the time. She often felt that people were watching her.
I can't sleep.
At the beginning of November, Karen was ready for the meeting with the New York Times journalist. The brown envelope was full. On November 6th, she placed the scanner on her way out of the laboratory. Suddenly, the alarm sounded. She had to have a shower.
What happened, Karen? You need to take a shower alone. Follow me, follow me.
The next morning, November 7th, She got up and went to work. She was still tired and she forgot to take her sandwich out the fridge.
I'm going to call Pete.
Karen tried to think. She was hurt. Perhaps she was dying. She was dangerous to other people, dangerous to Drew. She couldn't phone him. She was alone. She forgot about Pete in Washington. She down on the ground and cried. She wanted to die quickly. Later, Drew found her there. She was still sitting on the ground. Her face was white and empty. She didn't look up when he walked across to her.
Karen, my Karen, come with me at once.
What are you doing here? Don't you see? I'm dangerous to you. Don't touch me.
Someone from the factory called me. I know everything.
No, you're wrong. I'm dangerous to you. Don't touch me.
Karen,
Please
take
leave
a
me
seat.
alone.
Please look at me and take a seat.
Don't you see I'm dangerous for you?
Don't be stupid. I talked to the doctor at the factory. He says you are not dangerous to anyone.
No, Drew. Don't you see?
Trust me.
I'm dying.
I know that you had a shower, so your body is not radioactive now.
The only thing I know is that most of the people in the factory wants to see me dead.
Trust me, you are not gonna die.
He took back Karen's hands and pulled her to her feet. He helped her to his car and took her home.
My home is your home from now on.
That night, Karen and Drew couldn't sleep. They had to talk.
Oh, Drew, I must tell you something.
What happened?
The thing is that I have stole some photos and negatives from the lab.
You've stolen photos? What photos? Why?
Because I'm worried about you, about Susan, and about everyone who works in the factory. And I think somebody saw me.
Don't worry, calm down.
I don't know what to do, Drew.
Please come with me.
In the evening, the phone rang.
Karen,
Yes?
you and Drew and your friend Susan must go to the Alamos for tests. The doctor, they know all about uranium and radioactive dust. We'll talk to the union, we will pay for the journey and they will pay for the tests. But we know that you stole some uranium, that's why you were so radioactive. There is no other answer.
Okay, Mr. Bowley, thank you for the information. I'm gonna tell my friends.
The doctor said that Karen's voice was still a little reductive, but Drew and Susan were all right. It was very good news. They told Karen that she was in no danger now. The next day, took the plane back to Oklahoma City. Karen had to go back.
So guys, I forgot I had a meeting, so see you later. It's okay, I have to go. Okay.
Take care.
Thank you.
That night, at the meeting, Karen had a big brown envelope in her bag. The envelope was too big for her bag, so everyone could see it. All the workers were happy to hear that Karen was all right. So she left the factory and took her car. Karen never arrived at her meeting with Drew, Pete, and the journalist from the New York Times. On the road to the meeting, a few miles from the nuclear factory, she had an accident by all near a river. It was November 13, 1974. Nobody ever found the brown envelope. Thank you.